got a call for an infant not breathing, so we're pretty wound up about it. Luckily, it was literally 2 blocks down the street, right on our street.
We went upstairs to find mom holding baby in the bathroom, and from there we went into our cardiac arrest protocols.
Baby never did have a heart rate when we were there, and we tried, we did everything we could.
Well, I got a call from our TIP team coordinator dispatching me to a call out in Oregon City. And the only information that I had was that it was an infant who had died. The circumstance was actually that the infant who had died was from a set of triplets who were only a few months old at the time. So when I walked into the room, the moms were grief-stricken and on the floor in the dining room, and right next to them in the living room were these firefighters comforting their 2 surviving babies.
It was kind of a time of just waiting and just being with the 2 moms, trying to help them figure out who they could call.
It's a terrible thing, everyone on that call had a kid. Everybody on our engine, has kids.
I have 2 daughters, and you don't think a lot about it at the time, but after the call, you feel that response, and then you start realizing, there's a lost sibling, and how touching and hard that must be.
These guys were going out of their way to help make sure that somebody was taking care of these babies to allow the moms the space to grieve when they needed to. It was amazing.
We knew that we needed to stay and hang with them, and there wasn't no other calls we were going to go on until it was time to leave.
They were dealing with a very difficult and tragic situation, and they were able to offer a little bit of comfort. A little bit of reprieve for the moms who still had 2 very new babies to worry about and take care of.
I think that the love and the support that they showed there really showed these moms that even in tragedy, you're going to find the good in other people. They're going to step up and be there for you. These guys really took a step beyond what is ever asked of them, and I think that at least, in spite of something as awful as this happening, you can see that there's still good and there's hope and there's a future that'll come out of it.
This year, the Trauma Intervention Program would like to stop and take time to acknowledge Clackamas County Fire District 1, specifically Engines 16 and 17, for making a huge difference in this family's life, and for affecting the TIP volunteers as well, to make this horrible day a little bit better, that they'll remember with compassion and care.